Second speaker is Sabrina Johnson on behalf of Trudy Smith.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Mayor, Vice Mayor, members of council, city manager. So I am Sabrina Johnson, and I live at 816 Grove Avenue in area, zip code 22401, and I'm speaking on behalf of Trudy Smith, president of the Mayfield Civic Association, who also lives in 22401, regarding the Area 8 Mayfield Zone Amendment designating the Creative Maker District. I want to begin by sincerely thanking the City Council, the Planning Commission, and city staff for listening to the concerns raised by Mayfield residents throughout this whole process. The revisions made since the May 27th hearing demonstrate that community engagement matters and that public input can impact public policy. For that, we are very grateful. More importantly, we're actually optimistic. We believe the revised plan reflects a growing consensus between the city and the community. We all want Mayfield to be safer, more prosperous, more walkable, more economically vibrant. We all want investment. We all want opportunity. And we all want a future in which the people who built and sustained this neighborhood are able to remain and benefit from that progress. The question has never been whether change should come to Mayfield. The question is how we ensure that change benefits the people who call Mayfield home today. The revised plan takes important steps to acknowledge Mayfield's unique history, displacement risks. It lists existing city programs, the need for monitoring those programs, and it recognizes the importance of preserving the Mayfield's historic community. The next step is just translating all those acknowledgments into action. Over the past several weeks, residents, community leaders, and partners have spent considerable time discussing and exploring what the next step should look like. Based on those conversations, we respectfully ask City Council to consider 3 actions. First, develop an anti-displacement and equitable development strategy for Mayfield. The revised plan establishes an important vision, but a strategy is still needed to explain how that vision will be achieved. Such a strategy would identify specific implementation.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Mayor, Vice Mayor, and members of the City Council. My name is Ernisha Hall, and I serve as the President and CEO of the Virginia Black Chamber of Commerce, a statewide organization dedicated to advancing entrepreneurship, workforce development, and economic opportunity across the Commonwealth. Today, I am here in support of the proposed 1,500 Gateway Data Center project because I believe this conversation is bigger than a building. This is a conversation about the future of Fredericksburg and the type of investments we choose for generations to come. At the Chamber, we often ask a simple question: how do we grow responsibly when creating meaningful opportunities for our residents, businesses, and young people? This project provides a compelling answer. First, let's talk about education. This project will generate a $6.3 million investment in Fredericksburg City schools through tax revenue, equating to approximately 1,762 more per student each year. More importantly, unlike a traditional mixed-use development, it adds 0 additional students to already crowded classrooms. In addition, this project is committed to investing $1 million annually over the next 20 years, totaling $20 million to further strengthen our school system, supporting teachers and providing resources that directly impact student success. Second, workforce development, one of my favorite areas. This chamber believes that economic development and workforce development go hand in hand. This project includes a $500,000 investment in career and technical education programs to help prepare our students for high-paying careers right here in our own community. This project will also create approximately 1,440 construction jobs and more than 100 permanent operational jobs with average salaries around $100,000 annually. These are not just numbers, these are career pathways that allow families to build wealth and remain in our region. And last, let's talk about fiscal responsibility. At full build-out, this project is expected to generate approximately $26.5 million in annual tax revenue, representing a significant contribution to the city's budget while placing minimal additional demand on schools, police, and emergency services. From a quality of life perspective, this project also deserves recognition Compared to a comparable mixed-use development, it will generate 94% fewer.
Thank you, Mayor Devine. I received some concerns very recently that I'll be following up, I guess, with Public Works and in our police department very soon. I just want to say it publicly. But I'm getting concerns over the last week or so that Upper Caroline Street, before we get down to Old Mill Park area, after Pitt Street, seems like folks are doing upwards of like 70 miles an hour. And so it's not like your regular speeding. It's like folks complaining, the neighbors there are complaining about almost like drag racing type speeds, and it's getting out of hand. So I just wanted to just say that publicly for the concerns that I've been receiving very recently. And we do know that there's an issue earlier this year that we even replaced some signage up there that had been wiped out a couple of times on a couple of different occasions up there. So the concern from the neighbors there is simply that they now feel that someone's going to die. So I felt it was that important to bring it, just to let council be aware that it is an issue. Staff has addressed and replaced some signage over the last 6 months or so, but it seems like it's getting worse. So I'm just throwing it out there so that the public knows and that council knows that it's top concern on Caroline Street right now. Thank you.
Somebody?
Madam Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to approve the resolution on second read, authorizing an Economic Development Authority agreement with 2300 Fall Hill Partners, LLC, and the Fredericksburg Economic Development Authority for the redevelopment of the property commonly known as the former Mary Washington Hospital.
Second.
Okay. Motion's been made and seconded. Please cast your vote.
Motion passes 7-0.
Okay, and please cast your votes. And if not, we'll do a roll call. We'll just do a roll call. It's resetting. He can't. Okay. Yeah. So we'll do a roll call again. Thanks.
Good practice for me. Counselor Rowe?
Yes.
Counselor Finn?
Yes.
Counselor Holmes?
Yes.
Counselor Crump?
Abstain.
Dr. McIntosh?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Fry?
Yes.
Mayor Devine?
Yes.
Motion passes 6 with 1 abstaining. Thank you.